The man was surprised to see a white person working as a driver for a black man, and the white driver didn't seem to care at all. Since the bar had shut down for 2 months, Tony was left without a job. A friend helped him find a temporary gig, but when Tony showed up for the interview, the employer turned out to be a black man. John was a famous pianist who needed a temporary driver for his 2-month tour in the South. To make a living, Tony had no choice but to take the job. Before they hit the road, John's assistant handed Tony a copy of the Green Book, a travel guide for black people, to help them find safe places along the way. Inside the car, John made 2 things clear. First, the piano he played had to be a Steinway, and second, he wanted a bottle of whiskey every night. When they arrived at the Indiana tour stop, Tony went to the venue to check the equipment, only to find that the piano provided wasn't a Steinway.
I bet there's not 2 Steinways in the whole state of Indiana.
I guess you better move your ass in.
Who you think you're talking to, greaseball?
Tony managed to get John the Steinway piano he wanted. Watching John's brilliant performance, Tony felt genuinely happy. The next day, while they were heading south, Tony handed John a piece of fried chicken, but John didn't want to take it.
I'm throwing it in the bag.
Don't you dare.
Then you better take it.
John reluctantly accepted the chicken and took a bite. Later, when Tony offered him fried chicken again, John took it willingly. They arrived at their stop in North Carolina. At first, everything during the performance went smoothly. In the middle of the event, John wanted to use the restroom.
Excuse me, Don. Lovely work in there.
Why, thank you.
Are you looking for the commode?
Yes.
Yeah, here, let me help you. It's right out there for that pine.
I'd prefer not to use that.
Well, don't be silly, Don. It looks a lot worse from the outside.
And I suppose you'd know from experience.
Well, I've never had any complaints.
Well, I could return to my motel and use the facilities there, but that would take at least a half an hour.
We don't mind waiting.
After the show, Tony watched John shake hands with the guests and felt puzzled by it. But soon after, Tony got another call. John was in trouble again. Tony rushed over and bribed 2 police officers to get him out of the situation. But instead of being grateful, John scolded Tony, saying he shouldn't have bribed the cops. This led to a heated argument between them. When they arrived at the next stop, Tony ran into one of his old friends. His friend joked in Italian about Tony working for a black man and promised to pay him double if he quit the job. They agreed to meet at a bar at 8 p.m. to talk more. Due to copyright restrictions, this is all the content I am able to show.